I hate it when I use that. With me tonight, I have my brother, adopted. Well, no, I'm adopted, but he's my brother is here too, so he's a crackhead, so don't mind anything you hear to the right. Wait, is this binaural microphone? But anyway, let's get into it. Dagon is a faithful interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work focused on story and atmosphere. You will not find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here. Movement is limited to progressing through locations along the plot. Oh.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Oh. Hi, Ski. Hi, Sammy. Oh, wait, what? What is it doing? During the game, you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue the story. Others reveal interesting facts about the original short story, its historical background, and the author. Some of the trivia is hidden in order to find the secret. Focus your eyes. Okay, that'll be L2, L1. Okay, let's do this. We're playing Dagon.
Who's Dagon?
Dagon is a fish god, I think. It's been a while since I've read H.P. Lovecraft.
I can bear the torture no longer.
Yeah,
and shall cast
same, what is it? Universe?
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Uh-oh.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness.
Yeah,
death.
Sometimes you just have that one memory you just don't want to remember, and you'll do anything to make it go away. Like, you'll be trying to sleep, and then you're just thinking about it. You're just thinking about it. Ooh, morphine. Morphine entered into use in the 19th century and was routinely administered to treat severe pain during the American Civil War and World War I. It was also mention of the hypodermic syringe around 1854. Friedrich Strunter, who first isolated the substance, originally named it morphium after Morpheus, the Greek god associated with dreams. At the time when Dagon was published, morphine abuse was known as soldier's disease, already posed a big problem in the United States. Yay, we have more.
Want a piece of gum? Want a piece of gum?
No, because I gotta narrate.
Okay.
I can't. No, I'm keeping it though.
No, I'm keeping it though.
Really, Josh? God damn. What is this?
It was in one of the most open and least frequented.
My controller is vibrating.
The packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
I don't know what I did. I hit the right bumper, but I'm stoned. This is gonna be interesting. Do I look at this, or is there other things to look at? I don't. I'm moving the buttons that usually WSD. Oh, why was like my brother's dog just went off because of the gunshots.
At its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not.
There's nobody there. It's on the TV. Calm down. You're just a pug. You cannot defend.
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval
spooky. Is because it's Halloween. Is that the only?
Don't lick my toe.
Ooh. Oh! I just got jump scared by the Huns for Central Asia. I just got distracted by the dog. Oh my god! Hold on, everybody. My brain is buffering. The Huns were Central Asian nomads who established a dominion in Europe and invaded Roman. Oh, you just screwed me up so bad. If you want to read that, you can. I'm...
Again.
Take two. We'll be here all night. Oh, see, I moved. But how'd I do that? Was it just...
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors.
Give me that take 5. Them things are awesome. I got the
I
munchies.
managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
They got like peanut butter, pretzels, chocolate. I like how food is more important than the game I'm playing. I thought that was a body at first folded over itself, but then I realized it was like a sack and alcohol.
Myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings. Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
What?
Away from green.
Well, it's a Halloween thing. Did you expect it to be anything other than green?
No, I wasn't expecting green.
I forgot how goofy you were.
Doesn't help. I'm high.
Is that the moon or is that the sun? Is there anything else out here? I want to see. When do we get to the super spooky part?
Scorching sun, waiting either
I thought this was gonna be like a horror game, like a
of some habitable land.
I didn't realize it was a point and click. What's up?
These dudes here that are watching you already.
Uh-huh.
Now, are they watching you on a PlayStation or an Xbox, or are they on a tablet or something, or are they sitting in front of the computer?
I wouldn't know. It doesn't show me that type of stuff. I would imagine they're either on their... Oh. It helps if I progress the story. Oops.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
Again? How many times has he been kicked off of Facebook? Why didn't it...
The change happened whilst I slept. Its details I shall never know. For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Oh, I hate those types of dreams. Oh!
Holy shit!
It's a fish!
That's a squid.
How much money could I pay to eat that?
I've already tried squid. I don't like it.
When at last I awoke,
Does it really taste like a rubber band?
Soaked into a slimy expanse of hellish
Scrunch,
black
scrunch,
mire,
scrunch.
which extended
it's
about
a
me in
fucking
monotonous
rubber
undulations as far as I could see.
I don't know, I've never tried squid.
And in which
I
my
have,
boat
it's
lay
like
grounded
one
some
I'm still
distance
mad.
away.
I love how I'm playing a game about Lovecraftian horror and all we can talk about is food.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of
I wish I
scenery,
could take this
I
seriously
was in
right now,
reality
but...
more horrified than astonished.
How's everybody's Halloween going?
For there was in the air, and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and
Ew.
other less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
That does not sound
Perhaps I
sanitary.
should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity. There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black
Of course
slime.
you would.
Yet the very...
Oh, man.
The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Do I get to move, or do I... Is there anything else here? I want to see if there's any secrets. No, just wiggling nightmares. They're not the squiggly digglies. Oh, the squelching in the mud.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
You're
Through
dead?
some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable
I think there's a
millions
squid.
of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
Is that mountain in the distance pulsing?
Yes.
Oh, Josh, look at that.
Go to it.
Ew, I can't.
So
I want
great
to.
was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Right there. Boink. Oh, it was a normal
For
looking fish.
several
I'd eat
hours
that.
I sat thinking or brooding in the boat. boat, which lay upon its
Dream we
side and
had
afforded a
this
slight
year?
shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
Spooky dream that
As
I
the
had
day
this year?
That
I
night
had
slept
one where
but
I was
little,
wandering
and the
through
next
like a
day I made for
desert,
myself a pack
but it was like a
containing
kind of
food
like a
and
Mad
water.
Max like desert, and it was just like, it was daytime, but like just everything was gray, and frickin', I don't know, I was just wandering for the longest
the
time,
third
and the
morning,
silence
I
just,
found the soil
ew.
dry enough
Kind of
to
like
walk
this,
upon with
funnily
ease.
enough.
The odor of the fish was maddening.
Except
but I
it was like
too
a
much
desert,
concerned
and it
with
was
graver
almost like
things to
nuclear
mind so slight
apocalypse.
and evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
I don't know. Boink! I'm gonna go. Oh, the squelching sound of the ground.
Neat. Neat.
All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock.
Sir,
which
that's a
rose
head
higher than
crab
any
from
other
Half-Life.
elevation on the rolling desert.
If you look to
And
I've
that.
been lost in thought. Like, if you were talking, like, are you answering these questions?
Yeah.
I've been lost in thought.
Oh my god. my brother is so tripped out right now because he didn't realize I was talking to the chat, and it threw
That
him
night,
off
I
because he's
encamped.
baked.
And on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object
That
seemed
is a
scarcely
big nope
nearer
rope.
than when I had first espied it.
Is that a worm?
probably one.
Yeah, that's a worm.
Is it under?
Now all I can think of.
Look down.
Down?
Down. There you go. See question mark?
Oh, thanks. I didn't even see that. The creator of Cthulhu, the Cthulhu mythos and the fictional underwater city of Rayla was convinced that life could not exist at the bottom of the ocean because the water pressure would make it uninhabitable.
Today, we know the darkest depths of the ocean are penis.
God damn it! I let you do one thing, Josh! What? Oh no. Let's continue the story. This is actually pretty neat, and I wish I could take it seriously, but right now I am
Stoned out.
highly
By the
elevated.
fourth evening, I attained the base
Fire
of
up
the
another
low,
one. No,
which
I don't
turned
want to
out
go
be
all
much
night.
higher than it had appeared from a distance. An intervening valley setting it out in sharp relief from the general
This is not what I
surface.
thought was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna be running from monsters and
Too weary
shit.
to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill.
Oh boy.
I know not why my dreams were so wild that night, but ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain,
Fantastically gibbous moon. Brody,
I was
what are you
awake
doing?
in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more. Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again.
Could you imagine trying to sleep in
And
a
the
place
glow of
like
the
this?
moon
I would
saw
be too
how
on edge.
wise
I'd be
I'd
like,
been to
mm-mm,
travel by day.
this is not a safe place.
Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy. Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
Huh.
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the...
Aw, man, I accidentally cut it off. I hate that. Ah! Where do I... Oh. Grab the bag.
I
Get
have
you
said
the
that the broken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
What the fuck noise was that? I wish I had my camera on so y'all could see the perplexed look on my face right now as I look at this degenerate thing sitting on my couch.
But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of
You
the
think
mound
you're gonna stream for...
and looked down the
I
other
want to
side
stream for
into an
a while at
immeasurable
least.
pit of
I know
canyon,
I want to make it over an hour.
whose black
maybe
recesses the
2
moon had not
hours.
yet soared.
I don't know, dude. We'll get off when we get off. How
I
about
felt
that?
myself on the edge of the world,
15 minutes so
peering over the rim into a
Yeah, I know.
fathomless chaos of eternal night.
I want to try for at least 2 because it's Halloween,
far.
so...
What, 2 hours?
Through
Yeah.
my terror ran curious reminiscences of
2
Paradise
hours of
Lost.
Lovecraft background as we just do a commentary stream.
Hi, you got me about for another 20 minutes.
And of Satan's
20 minutes?
hideous
That's good,
climb
okay.
through the unfashioned as the
Hi,
moon
you.
And the 20 minutes isn't how long I'm streaming. That's about how long my brother's gonna be able to keep his eyes open. Let me rephrase that. How long he's gonna be able to be conscious.
I must have been an indica, bro.
Yep. Actually, yeah, I think both of the ones we smoked were indica.
Became very gradual.
What the hell are you talking about?
Drugs. That. Oh, hold on. No, I gotta do it right. Drugs.
Hey, get it right. It's a fucking plant, not a drug.
It's an herb. We're herbally infused. Can we agree on that? It's herbal infusion.
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the
Oh my god,
slope
we're playing
beneath,
Bloxor. Remember that on the computer?
gazing into the Stygian rocks, where no light had yet penetrated.
There was this game we used to play.
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object.
I loved Happy Wheels.
Which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me.
Did they what?
They banned Happy Wheels.
How?
An object.
You're shitting me. They banned. How do you ban a game like Happy Wheels?
You make the computers unable to play it.
Oh, like they're like in schools you can't go on the. Okay.
Yeah, Pop Tropic or whatever.
Pop Trop. I got so far. I almost complete. I think there was like 2 islands that I never completed.
Merely a gigantic piece of stone.
I know, because it seems like you can't go 5 seconds without making a in-app purchase or something.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
They banned that one too.
What he's talking about too.
Yep, it's been a while since I think the only reason I started where's my next click?
Somewhere under the rainbow.
It feels like every time I move my camera, it feels like I'm walking, but I'm not.
You know, if you put my headset on, let's just.
Oh, there we go.
For despite
It was camouflaged because of the lighting.
its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young.
Oh my god. Make fucking
Workmanship,
boxes.
Perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures.
What's that dude's name? Sky?
Ski.
Ski?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Dazed and frightened, yet not
You know what a
without
floppy
certain
disk is?
thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight.
I don't mean to press the button and then he just gets cut off and I feel bad.
There's a condom in my candy.
There's a what?
yeah, he's got to be about as old as us.
Now near the zenith, shone weirdly and
Oh,
vividly
dude, that's
the
cool. I want that
towering
as a
steeps
tattoo.
that hemmed in the
Never
chasm,
mind, it's a lifesaver, not
and
a
revealed the
condom.
fact that a far-flung body of
I
water
do.
flowed at the bottom.
Old format for
winding out
story
of
data.
sight in both
My grandmother had a
directions,
couple of
and almost
them.
like
She had
my
the
feet
square
as I
ones, the
stood
big
on
old
slope.
ones.
Across the chasm, the wavelets
She,
washed the face of the
I
sun.
remember, I think it was the last computer she owned before she got dementia. She tried plugging their floppy disk reader in, and then it didn't have a port for it because it had the old what is it called?
Oh,
The like fat plug thing. That thing. And she was so broke about it because there were so many family pictures that she had saved on these floppy disks, and she wasn't able to view them anymore, and it bummed her out.
consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes.
I know, I wasn't
eels,
able to go. I was working at the time. I'm still kicking myself for that.
whales, and the like. Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown.
I
to
want
the
that as a
modern world,
tattoo. It looks cool.
but whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
What game? Fuck if I
It
know.
was the pictorial carving,
I was just
however,
fucking thinking
that did
about it.
most to hold me spellbound.
Oh, hey, it was a good game. I know that.
I bet. Oh, I'm gonna go for the question mark. Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods. What? I almost said messages. Methods that Lovecraft developed in his later works, such as telling the story through carvings at the Mountain of Madness in the Nameless City, journals and character notes, The Shadow Out of Time, The Hunters of the Dark, islands emerging from the ocean, The Call of Cthulhu, are fictional beings and deities based on real events and mythologies, Imigu and the Whispers of the Darkness. It's also considered the origin of the popular Cthulhu mythos. Some of Lovecraft's other stories also conclude in a matter similar to Dagon, but let's skip the details in order not to spoil the ending. But
CJ, want a 20?
a $20 bill? Fuck yeah, over here.
Fuck you, you're an asshole.
Well, then why would you offer me a $20 bill if you're not gonna give me a $20 bill, you little asshole? What the? My brother just looks at me and he's like, hey, you want a 20? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll take a $20 bill. And he's like, fuck you, you're an asshole.
That's funny shit.
That actually got me. That was pretty good. But I think there's some modern floppy disk readers if you can help find. It doesn't matter anymore about the floppy disks, mainly for the fact that she's no longer around. She passed away. What was it? Year and a half ago. Diane.
These things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men.
When I die, somebody's got to wear a Grim Reaper costume at my funeral.
I'll do it. I'll wear the Grim Reaper funeral at your funeral. I'll have a watch, like a smart watch on. I'll be like, man, he's late to his own funeral.
Or paying homage at
Did I just skip dialogue? I hope I didn't.
I have an Indian coin.
What?
Thank you. Come again.
for the mere
That's-
My brother just
remembrance of
pulled up an Indian coin.
grotesque
Hey, I have a
beyond the
pound.
imagination of a pearl or a bowl.
How did you find an English pound? Get that here. It's mine now.
They were damnably human in general outline.
Yeah,
despite
that's an
their
English
hands and
pound.
feet,
They're like
shockingly wide and flabby
penny
lips,
things.
glassy,
I just got so distracted.
eyes, and other feet.
Why do I keep on finding Canadian?
I have squirrel
Curiously
brain right
enough,
now.
They seem to have
Because
been
your
chiseled
eyes are
badly out of
tight.
proportion with their
Well,
scenic background.
Yes, I'm high as a kite, but I just have
One of
squirrel
the
brain
creatures was
naturally,
shown
okay?
there
It
to
just
kill the
happens.
whale,
I'm like
represented
Hammy
as
from
but
Over the
little larger than
Hedge.
himself. I remarked.
If
as
you
I
tell
say,
me you don't know who Hammy is, we
grotesqueness
can't be
and
friends,
strange
Xander.
The Hammy.
But in a moment decided that they were merely
What is he?
imaginary gods
What is
of
he?
some primitive
I got a gun to
fisherman's
your head, what is he?
tribe.
Hammy the what? Hammy the what?
If I remember correctly, it's the bear.
Hammy the squirrel!
Oh, the crack addict squirrel
Yes!
from
He said the bear!
the crack.
I disowned this child.
The boomerang
Some
video.
tribe.
The boomerang.
You're 16 years old, get out of my sight. I disown you. So he falls over. Oh yeah, we're playing a video game.
I'm
Awestruck
perfectly
at this
sober.
unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the
Sober my
conception
ass.
of the most daring anthropologist.
Xander, you are my brother. And it pains me to tell you, but you are mentally deficient.
I
Yeah,
stood
I've known that for years.
then, suddenly, I
Saw what? What did I
with only
see?
a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface.
Oh,
The thing
God,
slid
shit.
into view above
Get
the
the
dark
hell out of
waters.
Dodge.
Oh boy. Oh jeez!
What
It
the
darted
fuck
like a
is that?
stupendous
That just
monster
scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that got me.
about
Mom,
which
the
it
game
formed
scared me.
gigantic scaly arms, while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds.
Oh boy. That's weird. That's some...
Fucking demon fish.
I was not ready for the fish to jump out of the water.
That's not a fish. That's Satan.
I think I went mad then.
That's a
Of my
creature
frantic
from
ascent
Satan's
of the
septic
sloping
tank.
cliff and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember
Huh.
little.
Where the fuck are we?
I don't know, but this... spooky.
This dude is fucking bold.
Well, he just saw a cosmic fish dude. What would you do if you saw a
Well,
cosmic
what the
fish
fuck?
dude?
I believe I sang a great
Why?
deal,
Why?
laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
Huh. Nervous singing, okay. Well, would that be terrified singing?
Yeah, terrified. Yeah.
I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat. At any rate, I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in
Oh, this is getting weird.
Francisco Hospital,
Ooh.
brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean.
Delirious but free is an achievement I just got.
In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention. Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing, nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just keep the crazy thoughts to yourself so you can go home.
What's... Hey, there's a question mark.
No, I missed the question mark. Ah, I'm
Once
sad.
I sought out a celebrated ethnologist and amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
Fish god, fishy, fish god.
Question...
We're gonna go with the question mark. Dagon, or Dagon, was the main deity of the Philistines and worshipped throughout the Middle East as the ancient god of fertility and crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common noun for grain. The rulers of Akkad, Mesopotamia, chose him as the patron saint of their war conquests. He also appeared as the judge of the dead in the Assyrian poem and an underworld prison warder in one of the Babylonian texts. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong interpretation of his name, and as in Hebrew, the word dak means fish. In H.P. Lovecraft's works, Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ones, a humanoid race with fish traits that resides in the oceans. He is worshipped by a secret cult I bit my tongue. Cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
I have a question. These fish people they're talking about, would this be anything like the demon anglerfish from Aquaman?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, that's actually a really good... My brother just pointed out it's something great. The deep people from the Aquaman movie.
I did not
Those
press
are a great example of like the old ones.
Creepy as fuck. Bad dental. Dentist nightmare.
Hopelessly conventional. Wow. Ooh, more times. August Derleth and the Cthulhu mythos. August Derleth was an American writer and anthologist. He also befriended Lovecraft and published many of his works through his company, Arkham House. Although he greatly contributed to the popularization of the author's work after his death, he is surrounded by numerous controversies. One of his most questionable decisions involved the introducing the good and versus evil doctrine. Derleth was devout Catholic to the Cthulhu mythos, which contrasted H.P. Lovecraft with Lovecraft's views of the world and his approach to cosmic horror. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misinterpreted to today's culture. It is also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology, and the term Cthulhu mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Ah.
I thought they could make it simpler and just said he died. Well,
Oh, there it is.
Am I still awake?
I don't know. Go to bed.
No.
You're ugly. And you smell funny.
I might have just farted when you said that.
You raunchy little shite. Can't believe this man. I let him come over and he farts. Rude.
I guess that child in the Iron Man costume. He was standing behind me and I just
It is
let
at
him
night,
fucking rip.
especially when the moon
Oh,
is gibbous
shit.
and
Oh,
grainy,
we're back to the
that I
crack
see the
room.
thing. I tried morphine,
The needles
but the
though.
drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave.
Aw, that's
So
unfortunate.
now, I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Huh. Well, that was a good thing. Oh, question mark. Lovecraft on tobacco and alcohol. Lovecraft hated tobacco, even though he used to smoke when he was 12, in order to look and feel like an adult. In his correspondence with friend Reinhard Kleiner, he claims that he quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. What? He also had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evidenced in his letter to Celia Brown, dated 13th February 1928. As for the matter of drinking, I have never tasted intoxicating liquors and never intend to. Having a strong aesthetic disgust at anything which blunts or coarsens the delicate equipoise of the evolved human intellect and imagination. Drinking excited my personal repugnance. Hence, I don't drink. Let the herd do what they will. I'm rather favor of prohibition. The prohibition of any one antisocial forces as well as any others. Source, spirit. Okay. Bottle time.
Often, I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm.
What the hell is that?
A mere freak of fever, as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat
That could have been it.
escape from the German man of war. This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply.
Oh boy.
I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed, worshipping their ancient stone idols, and carving their own detestable likenesses
Whoa,
on
what is that?
obelisks of water-soaked granite.
It kind of does.
I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind.
Oh boy.
Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Oh boy. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, we're gonna...
Look for question marks.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for question marks. Okay, it doesn't look like they've given you any here.
The end is near.
The end is...
I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
Oh boy.
Something's about to break in. Get the fuck out of there.
Do I go for the window or do I go for the door? Like... Ah.
It shall not find me.
It shall not find me.
Well, at the damn window, not closer to the fucking door, you dumb foot.
God, that hand!
What?
Oh.
The window!
The window. Out the window. It shall not find me. Ah. Oh.
That didn't sound good.
Is that it?
Maybe if you do...
We hope you enjoyed immersing yourself in our little pool of cosmic horror. Wait.
That's it?
That was short? Wait, no, it's got DLC content too.
Okay.
We'll do the DLC. I might actually finish this game all tonight. That's kind of wild. I didn't, this is not going the way I thought it did. Oh, Dagon, the little glass bottle, the railway horror.
Redo the Dagon so you can get all...
No, I'm not going through the Dagon right now. We're gonna do the other one. There's Dagon,
What's the red one?
What the moon brings. The little glass bottle. We'll just do them in order. We're gonna do this one first, which is What the Moon Brings. Is a little known short story written by H.P. Lovecraft in June of 1922, published a year later. With this free DLC, we wanted to thank all the players who have supported us since the game's release.
I hate the moon.
I hate the moon. Why would you hate the moon? That's rude. What did the moon do to you?
When it shines on certain scenes, familiar and
Oh,
it sometimes
yeah.
makes them unfamiliar and hideous.
And hideous. I like this atmosphere, though. That looks beautiful.
Any other questions?
It was in the spectral summer when the moon shone down on the old garden where I wandered.
That almost makes me think of Saint Trina from
The
Elden
spectral
Ring.
summer of narcotic flowers and humid seas of foliage.
Of narcotic flowers?
Wild and many
Well, we know what
dreams.
caused this one.
Fucking flowers.
Yeah, let's just grow narcotics here, bud.
That gate's disconcerting.
Where is the thing? The interaction thing.
Maybe it's on the gate.
No. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it before.
And as I walked by the shallow crystal stream,
That
I
is a
saw
pretty stream.
unwanted ripples tipped with yellow light. As if those placid waters were drawn on in restless currents to strange oceans that are not in the world.
Huh. This one's kind of chill. I like it. We got question marks? That's the four. Is that a hand? There's a whole hand sticking out of there. I will find all the secrets. No, I can't seem to find any. Oh. Oh, and it's physically
Silent and
icons.
sparkling, bright and baleful, those moon-cursed waters hurried I knew not whither.
Like, kind of the ambiance just shuts my brain down because I just want to
Whilst
listen
from
to it
their
and enjoy the
hard banks,
soundscape.
White lotus blossoms fluttered one by one in the open.
Josh, are you going?
Don't worry about it, man. That's a demon he's fighting.
Swirling away
You.
horribly under
He
the
asked what
arched
you were
carved
shouting
bridge,
about,
and staring back
and
with
I'm
the sinister
telling him that's
resignation of
just
calm,
you fighting your
big
demons.
faces.
Ugh. Where do we go? I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to do here.
We no longer have monkeys.
Good. Go to bed.
And as I
Go to
ran
sleep.
along the shore, brushing sleeping flowers with heedless
And on
I
the
saw
scene before
the
me.
garden had no end under that moon.
Good night, Josh. Good night, CJ.
What's up?
You sit there trying to rumble and you got one comics
And they'll treat you like hot garbage. I just, if Noah were to ever treat me like that, I'd be like, no, we're done.
There stretched now only new vistas of trees,
But
and
that's just me.
flowers and shrubs.
I know,
stone
and
idols and
they still
pillars,
treat you like dog shit. It's just,
and bendings of the
Yeah.
yellow-litten stream past grassy banks and under. And the lips of the dead lotus faces whispered sadly and begged
Huh.
me to follow.
wait, what's making me follow?
I think it's the weird talisman. The one with the hole.
I know, I see it, but it's not got a little icon. So I think it's over this way. Yep, it's... I'm not good at finding the secrets. Like, I need to figure out how to do that.
Nor did I cease my steps till the stream became a river, and joined amidst marshes of swaying reeds and beaches of gleaming sand. The shore.
Well,
a
none of this
vast
is normal.
nameless sea.
What the hell's that?
Huh.
There's a head.
That's not a head, that's a statue. I'm not seeing any of these extra clue thingies.
Maybe it doesn't have it yet.
Or hint,
Upon
or
that
trivia
sea,
thing.
the hateful moon shone, and over its unvocal waves, weird perfumes brooded.
Brooded.
As I saw therein the lotus faces vanish, I longed for nets that I might capture them and learn from them the secrets which the moon had brought upon the night.
Huh. This is just so surreal. Like, I want to give funny commentary or just talk,
but when the moon
but my brain is like, no, you're gonna be fully enraptured by this.
Shore, I saw in that light old spires that the waves almost uncovered.
Huh.
White columns gay with festoons of green seaweed.
Huh. Festoons!
Knowing that to this sunken place all the dead had come, I trembled and did not wish again to speak with the lotus faces.
Lotus faces? Could you imagine how much trypophobia that would give a lot of people? Because we've all seen the pictures of like a lotus head, of like a lotus flower after it's lost all its little seed pods. That just triggers all the people with trypophobia. A black condor.
I would fain have questioned him and asked him of those whom I had known when they were alive.
Huh.
This I would have asked him had he not been so far away, but he was very far and could not be seen at all when he drew nigh that gigantic reef.
Huh. Where do we go now? Doodly-do-dow. I'm not seeing the next thingy. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. There we go. I didn't realize there was a place behind me. Doodly-doodly-doo.
So I watched the tide go out.
Okay, that's beautiful. That as a backdrop, that's beautiful.
The spires, the towers, and the roofs of that dead, dripping city.
Dead, dripping city.
And as I watched, my nostrils tried to close against the perfume-conquering stench of the world's dead.
Damn. Could you imagine how bad that would smell? Just the collective odor of every corpse on Earth.
Truly, in this unplaced and forgotten spot, had all the flesh of the churchyards gathered for puffy sea worms to gnaw and glut upon. Over those horrors, the evil moon now hung very low, but the puffy worms of the sea need no moon to feed by. And as I watched
That's
the
creepy.
ripples that
Oh, they're all over the
with
place.
worms beneath, I felt a new chill from afar out, whither the condor had flown. As if my flesh had caught a horror before my eyes had seen it.
Oh boy,
Nor
what?
had my flesh trembled without cause, for when I raised my eyes, I saw that the waters had ebbed very low, shewing much of the vast reef whose rim I had seen before.
Oh
And when
boy.
I saw that this reef was but the black basalt crown of a shocking icon, whose monstrous forehead now shone in the dim moonlight,
Oh boy, he's a biggin.
and whose vile hooves must paw the hellish ooze miles below. I shrieked and shrieked, lest the hidden face rise above the waters, and lest the hidden eyes look at me after the slinking away of that leering and treacherous yellow moon.
Oh boy, this is
And
wow.
to escape this relentless thing, I plunged gladly and unhesitatingly into the stinking shallows.
Oh, don't do it. Don't. I don't want to do it. That's gross.
He hits the ground dead.
No, he went in the water. You hear the splash.
Weedy walls and sunken streets, fat sea worms feast upon the world's dead.
Ooh, that was a lot of meat, though. Especially if it's like everything that's ever died. That's it? Death-like Wanderer. These aren't very long. I'm afraid we're gonna have all of these done before the 2 hours. We'll just go until we finish them all. DLC. The Little Glass Bottle. The Little Glass Bottle is a short 5 to 10 minute adaptation of the story by Howard Phillips Lovecraft, written when he was about 7 years old. Original words and spelling have been kept. This ought to be...
There's something floating to the leeward. The speaker was a short, stockily built man whose name was William Jones. He was the captain of a small catboat in which he and a party of men
this is
were
cute. This is
sailing
wholesome.
at the time the story opens.
During the game. Okay. Oh, is it just there? Howard Phillips Lovecraft, born August 20th. Hey, he was born the same month I am. Nice. 1890 at 9 a.m. in Providence, Rhode Island. Huh. Huh. That's neat. I didn't know that.
Aye, aye, sir, answered John Towers, and the boat was brought to a standstill.
Oh, this...
Captain Jones reached out his hand for the object, which he now discerned to be a glass bottle.
Why
Nothing
does he
but a
sound
rum
like
flask that the men
Maxim
on the
from...
passing boat threw over,
what
he
is it
said.
called? The show about Catherine the Great.
But from an impulse of curiosity, he reached out for it.
Is there any hint? Is there any trivia hidden from me?
It was a rum
Doodly-dee.
flask, and he was about to throw it away when he noticed a piece of paper in it. He
Open it.
pulled it out, and on it read the following.
Doomp. That's a pretty good box.
1864. I am John Jones, who writes this letter. My ship is fast sinking with the treasure on board.
Huh?
I am where it is marked on the enclosed chart. Captain Jones turned the sheet over, and the other side was a chart.
Australia. It's off the coast of Australia.
On the edge were written these words. Dotted lines represent course we took. Towers, said Captain Jones excitedly. Read.
Huh? Oops, I accidentally cut it off again. I hate that I do
as he
that.
was directed. I think it would pay to go, said Captain. Just as you say.
Oh, this is
Charter is
cringy.
cleared this very day, said the excited.
Like you in the back.
All right,
I don't
said
know.
Towers.
Is there any trivia hidden? Oh, there it is. I almost didn't see it. Ooh, there's an interesting legend about one of the offshoots of Lovecraft, the Musgraves. They were in possession of a 14th century chalice, most likely from Syria or Egypt, called the Luck of Edenhall. Legend has it that the goblet belonged to some fairies who happily drank from it at the scene. What? That... That's cool. A little random fact. Is there any more hidden out here? No? Okay. Yep. I know, I see it in the background. I didn't see it at first. I'm like, oh, where is it? Where's the next thing?
So they hired a boat.
I hired a boat. A skibbity tote. Ooh, there it is. Doink. One of Lovecraft's favorite children games, creating complex scenes using building blocks, models, tin soldiers, and clods of earth. With their help, he laid out various... Okay, so you do little, like, mock-ups of battles from history. That's actually pretty cool. Scuba gear.
It
A
started
doodly
off
deer.
governed by the dotted lines of the chart.
Governda.
Wonderful.
We don't speak German here, yeah. Is there any secrets hidden?
Correct, there is
Whoop. Axe.
a sleeve of dish. No,
That better not be a slur of some sort, okay? Question mark.
I think a sleeve of dish means I love you.
I don't trust it. H.P. Lovecraft learned to read at the age of 4. Man, now I feel slow. I learned to read at the age of 6.
23.
I'm gonna step on you in a very, very aggressive manner.
So stump me.
Yes. Oh. This is a cute little story.
They reached the place where directed.
Where directed. I want to judge, but they're using the exact script that he wrote as a 7-year-old. I gotta give him props for that, though.
And the divers went down.
Is there any trivia hidden? There is tile down there. That's cool. I don't see any of the question marks. Or the little wheat things. Under the sea. Is there anything else? The mood and atmosphere just switched on a frickin' dime. Oh, what? This just got creepy fat. I'm sorry, what the hell is that? Grandpa! Whipple Van Buren Phillips, Lovecraft's grandfather, was a very important figure in his life, and as the writer said himself, my beloved grandfather became the center of my universe. Selected letters. Van Buren Phillips introduced his grandson to various works of art he brought from his travels and exchanged helped him develop his passions. He largely replaced Lovecraft's Interesting. He also cured him of his fear of the dark by encouraging him to walk through a series of dark rooms. Aw, that's cool. This is the eyes are creepy, but this is kind of wholesome. The dark ambiance is a bit odd. Let me see. Is there any clues? Not that I can see. What?
Why deer be shovel?
Why deer be shovel? What? Huh?
And came up with an iron bottle.
An
They found
iron
in it
bottle?
The following lines scribbled on a piece of brown paper.
Hold on. Is there any trivia floating around? No? Okay. We'll do it. Boop! I love how I made the safe
December
one.
3rd, 1880. Dear Searcher, excuse me for the practical joke I have played on you.
What the hell?
But it serves you right to find nothing for your foolish act. Well, it does, said Captain Jones. Go. However, I will defray your expenses to and from the place you found your bottle. I think it will be $250, so that amount you will find in an iron box. I know where you found the bottle, because I put this bottle here. And the iron bottle. And then found a good place to put the second bottle. Hoping the enclosed money will defray your expenses, some I close. Anonymous.
What a troll!
He's an asshole!
There are a few puzzling elements in the little glass bottle. For example, the number... What? Which is not a typo, as the amount appears in the text 3 times. It is not entirely clear, like Lovecraft decided to write out the number this way. What he meant by it, the translator's interpretive opinion, it was most likely $250. The map used in the game's original version of landmarks. Australia has simple typo.
Oh! What's up over there, McNasty?
He's been a crackhead, but this is just somebody pranked some dude at the sea.
Said Captain Jones. Here, diver, go and get the $250.
Better. Fire.
Fire.
You have fire? Who gave you fire? Who in their right mind gave you fire?
Where the fuck's the...
Oh, it's an iron box. That's not iron, that's got wood in it. Lies. The
In a
box
minute,
is made
the
of
diver
wood,
came up
reinforced
bearing
with
the
iron.
box.
What are you? I know I have fire, I don't know where.
He
Inside
must
it
be
was
high. He
found
lost his lighter.
$250.
I've got a big ass fucking flash.
What a nerd. What do you need a flash? What are you trying to do? Like, ah.
Mine's bright.
It defrayed their
No, it's like
expenses.
dim. I thought I was about to get blinded. It's just like, eh.
One's got that switch line on shit or whatever.
Defrayed.
Real thing.
Wait a minute. That's my flashlight. Give that here.
No, it's mine!
No, like, seriously, that's my flashlight. I haven't seen it in forever. No, you're not on my stream.
Your uncle gave me two. He gave you one.
Where is it? Oh, found it!
I don't know. I left it at Bonnie's house, so this is probably
But
mine,
I
because his
hardly
was the
think
black one,
that
wasn't
they
it?
will ever go to a mysterious place
Oh.
as they did
Well, it's
by a
mine now.
mysterious
Put
bottle.
the fire away. You're not burning my house down.
No, give it back.
But it's my noise thing.
I don't care.
Rude. Oh, that's it. I think there's one more.
Shit.
You're so dumb.
Yes, I am. I'm dumb enough.
Everybody, family is overrated.
So are you.
So is your forklift license for picking up mom.
Man can do that without a forklift.
The last DLC. This is not an official Lovecraft story, even though it may sound familiar to some of you. It's an excerpt from the writer's letter.
My dreams occasionally approached the fantastical in character, though falling somewhat short of coherence.
Don't know what you can.
Bro, the music undertone is like that shrill whistle. This is fucking me up.
One scene is especially stamped upon my recollection,
Turning the volume down.
that of a dank, fetid, reed-choked march
Chinese
under a
dude
gray
that
autumn
redhead
sky.
all the time. Who's that guy?
Diabetes!
I don't know. Why are you screaming diabetes?
I can't remember. There's one Chinese, one
I
redhead,
have diabetes.
but he's like half Italian or something like that.
How can you have a diabetes? You look like you only weigh 50 pounds soaking wet. You look like if...
My foot is a size 14.
Jeez, you got them Sasquatch feet. Mine are only... How the fuck? You're 16 and you have what size feet?
Size 14.
I have a size 11. I'm 23 years old.
I'm also
What the fuck? Did they just give you all the tall jeans, you lanky bastard? Give them back. I'm tired of being 5'4". Give me my height, damn it.
I'm 5'7".
Fuck you. Stole my goddamn
Impelled
height.
by some obscure quest, I
I
ascended
know,
a rift,
right?
or cleft, in this beetling precipice.
Mom would have cared about me if I was born second. I'd be tall.
No, you would stay the same.
Fuck you. You little shit. I could destroy you with a butter pinky finger, you little shit.
Try me.
What is that?
I am an arsonist.
He's got a torch, bro.
Yeah, I've got like...
I got a torch.
I lost my lighter.
Noting as I did so the black mouths of many fearsome burrows extending from both walls into the depths of the
A
stony
burrow.
What the hell?
I don't think this is gonna last 2 hours because we're almost done. Ooh, question mark.
One
Yeah,
ding dong, one chung chung.
You follows.
I am the emperor.
Account of his dream. That's why he wanted to reproduce. Way to speak.
Who's that side chick? Is that a dude or a chick?
What?
Is that a dude or a chick?
I don't know.
How the fuck do you...
Stop! You're gonna
At
waste
several
your
points,
flint, you
the passage
dingleberry!
was roofed over by the choking of the upper parts of the narrow fissure.
Oi, say yeah,
These
not
places
so we
being
can
exceedingly dark.
Oi, you better not be
forbidding
speaking
conception
fucking moon.
of such
Speak over
burrows
there,
as
you
may
little
have
twat.
existed there.
I go not get it
In
in
one
Oi,
such dark space,
shut the fuck
I
up,
felt
you little
conscious of a
fank.
singular
Yes,
accession
go
of
around
light.
you.
Oi, shut up, you fucking cunt. You're being an arse. Shut up.
I got it.
You're drunk. Go to bed.
Go dump yourself, you asshole.
Shut up. You look like a Swedish twink.
What man, not you?
I'm just fat.
The
At
hell
length
you
I
ate?
emerged
You
upon a
skinny
tableland of
I weigh
moss-grown
199
rock
pounds.
and
That's
scanty soil.
I'm a 5'4" midget.
Yeah, not fat,
Lit
you
up by a
skinny
faint
bastard.
moonlight which
Josh
had
is
replaced
fat,
the expiring
not you.
orb of day.
Josh, she just called you fat. Kick his ass.
Hey, this is what you call a dad bod.
Casting my eyes
Drunk
out,
as
I beheld
fucking fat as hell.
what was
I'm gonna laugh when he gets up and he just choke slams your ass into non-existence.
This is what you need to look forward to in the future. You're gonna be a chubby guy. You're gonna have tattoos and a beard just like me.
Yeah, sounds about
You're
right.
going to look like you. Unfortunately,
Hey!
you look more like my father than anything else.
Hey,
You need to take a gander, look back in that mirror there, buddy.
yeah, no, you look more like mom than you don't look like dad. I look like
You
Billy.
look like your mom more than anything.
Oh, Kelly,
I got Billy's gene. What?
Kelly says hello.
No, the fuck she
after
don't
walking
lie
for
to me.
some
She
distance,
despises
I
me.
encountered the
Oh, I almost...
She is the person who made me an enemy of the LGBTQ community because of her anger. At least in her eyes, that's what she called me the last time she saw me.
You know, I just thought about that. You used to call her a military dyke.
I did.
I just called
I think the last time.
It just reminds me of Sergeant Slaughter from fucking...
No, she's a big...
Oh my
Following
god.
this line, I soon came
She's
upon
over-
a
No,
yellow
she reminds me.
vestibule
Oh
card
no, no,
numbered
she reminds me of my
1852
one drill
with a
sergeant, drill
plain
sergeant
double-checked
O'Dally.
type common from
I thought this was a
1900s,
dude, and then she whips around and she's like, "Did you just call me a man?"
Xander's gonna go home and watch this video on YouTube. And your mom and Paul are gonna
My lungs.
hear all this shit.
Actually, I can't find it.
I'm gonna die.
It was
I can't
untenanted,
find
but
this-
evidently ready to start.
DEX space SOL, and you know what? It's gonna be easy.
Just
Tomorrow it's gonna be either Dexter the Jester or Dexter the Gaming Jester.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Want to hear a joke about Kelly?
Her tits,
No.
cause those are a fucking joke. Billy's got bigger tits than her.
She jumps in the water in China. They yell Godzilla's back.
Oh, that's old. That's old, buddy.
Almost as old as her.
And the air brake pump now and then swabbing
Which
the
reminds me,
floor.
I went to see my dad a while back. It was the first time in a long time because we hadn't really talked in a while because
Oh, he's trying to
Stupid
stop
shit.
drinking.
Xander, you remember that one time you pissed me off?
I
by
boarded
pouring
it
out my
and
bed?
looked.
that was
only
funny.
about
Threw
for
him
the
right
light
out the
switch.
bed. He started fucking bleeding.
I sneezed on your shoulder with a...
So my biological brother was pissing off my adopted brother, and my adopted brother picked him up and tossed him, and it made his nose bleed. Where is the thingy? Oh, here it is. It made his nose bleed, and
As I
then
did so, the
Josh
absence
tried to
of
help
controller
him,
handle,
and
which
he
implied
did
the
like a
police
snot
absence of
rocket, and it was a
motorman.
big old blood clot, and it just plapped on his shoulder. It was so
Dennis-
gross.
The reason why he did that, I kept on stomping on his balls.
Well, you shouldn't have been stomping on his balls.
He wasn't stopping on my balls. He just wouldn't stop fucking around. I was trying to do something.
Yeah.
And I had
God.
enough, and I fucking grabbed him up and threw him.
Yeah.
How many times have
I think I walked into the room as you did that.
Yeah, you did.
I just see Xander. No context. I had gone to get a Mountain Dew and a bag of Doritos. I come back and boom.
He was, I don't remember what he was doing.
They
He
had
was
the
being a
regular-
little dick.
I kept on...
No context, mind you. I just see my younger brother just fly across the room.
Had him up.
He was like, "I've had enough of your
Grabbed
shit."
him up. And just as you walked in,
Rocked on all fours.
I can only imagine it was like a Hank Hill rage. Like, God dang it, Bobby! I told you you didn't want to piss me off.
he wouldn't stop.
I
I told him to stop many times.
You did. I could hear it.
I kept throwing, for a while there, I kept throwing it to the bed.
It's just fucking yay!
I need to light that. What
It-
is it?
It's a vape. You don't use a lighter on a vape.
and away
a kid
across
got
endless
suspended
leagues of
last
plateau
year for
till
bringing a
exhaustion
vape
baked me.
to school on the last day of school. Got
Well,
suspended
yeah.
for 10 days.
10 days. If I had brought a vape to school, Hoskins would have freaking expelled
Doing
me.
this
What
not
the
because the
hell?
conductor
I
had dropped on
I knew
all
this one
fours.
kid at school. I ain't talked to him in a long time, but he's a good
Oh,
friend
I
at school.
found cocaine.
He had enough of my shit after me, Skylar, and Austin got caught drinking vodka in the bathroom.
No, my buddy.
I found
I'm
cocaine.
not gonna say his name, but
In a bush.
but because the face of the
I went back
motive
to
was a
school
mere white
before I
cone
met him.
taped
Ew!
one
Look at that
blood-red
tongue!
tentacle.
Ew! What's up?
This fucking idiot smoked a joint in the bathroom. And he smoked a cigarette after that to cover it up.
I don't want to get caught for smoking weed, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette afterwards, even though I'm only in high school. Oh, we're done?
Oh, I found cocaine.
Aww.
I doubt it.
It was
No, that was the last DLC. I already went through the main game and all 3 of the DLCs.
That was gay. What's next?
That's it.
I didn't have anything else planned. I thought this was...
Alright, start up Far Cry.
We'll do Far Cry tomorrow. Far Cry can be the
Let's hope this
thing
is
for
not
tomorrow.
weird.
What are we doing here now then?
Uh,
Sucks.
I don't know. I thought this was gonna be like an actual horror game, like where I'm running
Here we
around.
go. Next game.
We're switching to Bloodborne.
Take 2. No.